We turn now to West Africa. Soldiers in Niger say they have carried out a coup and overthrown the country's democratically elected president. That was the scene yesterday in the capital Niamey. Supporters of the president took to the streets to call for his release. He has been held by members of his presidential guard since Wednesday morning. The coup organizers say they have dissolved the constitution and closed the country's borders. And just into us this morning, the head of the army has now pledged allegiance to the coup plotters to avoid violence between factions. Ajak Mangout has the latest for us.
We understand that the military that announced the removal of President Bazoum from office had also announced a curfew, seeing protests, for the supporters of the president. They've also dissolved all constitutional institutions and closed borders in the country. We've also seen international condemnation coming in from the UN and the US, and of course from regional bodies like the Africa Union and the Economic Community of West Africa States. The US, for example, has said that has promised that Washington will support the president, that's Mohamed Bazoum, and that's because Niger is being seen as a key Western ally in the fight against jihadist terrorists in the country, and of course in the West Africa region that has been affecting countries, including Nigeria, of course. We also understand that the Economic Community of West Africa States has sent a delegation to the country to try and mediate and ensure that the situation does not escalate beyond what it is. Nigeria, the president of Nigeria is the chairman of the Economic Community of West Africa States, and he met with the president of Benin Republic and sent him, along with other delegations, to try and curb the situation so that it does not escalate. And the foreign ministry has also called on the soldiers who organized this coup to ensure that they return to their ranks and ensure that democracy returns to the country. Now, with the removal of President Bazoum, this makes it like the seventh coup attempt in the West Africa region and, of course, the Central Africa region since 2020. The country has been fighting, insecurity in the region. We've also seen that spill over into Mali and Burkina Faso, but it's not clear what sort of sanctions the Economic Community of West Africa States is going to impose on Niger, or if there's going to be any military intervention. But at this point, we do understand that negotiation is ongoing to ensure that President Bazoum is returned as the president of Niger.
Ajak Mangout reporting in Abuja, Nigeria.